Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome to another video, and today we'll be talking about where to find a graphic designer for your brand, in particular for your clothing brand. We have started our own clothing brand in Bali. By the way, link is in the description. And meanwhile, we worked on our branding with a set of graphic designers, so we are here to share our experience. Now, I guess the most important question to answer is, why do you need a graphic designer at the first place?
Yeah, so basically graphic designer will help you to design your brand identity, your branding. And what does it include? Basically, it's your logo, colors, fonts, and social media, all the elements which represent your brand.
So this is our story, guys. As we mentioned at the beginning of the video, our brand called Le Silk started in Bali, and naturally, because Bali is well known for freelancers, graphic designers, plenty of different sorts of people live there. We were sure we're gonna find a graphic designer over there. So we started to look around, right?
Yeah, but we did not find anyone which we would like, which would align with our vision, and most importantly,
budget.
Yes,
Most
showing
importantly,
money.
budget. So we posted on Facebook, plenty of graphic designers got in touch with us within a kilometer from us, living within a kilometer from us. But the prices they were asking for seemed a little bit too high and they were out of our budget. So naturally we reached out and started to look at one of the famous websites. I'm assuming most of the people know about that website, so we're gonna discuss that briefly. It's called Fiverr. We looked on the Fiverr. Obviously, you have plenty of people working there for plenty of different budgets.
Exactly, different budgets, but at the same time, it reflects on the work they do. So some of them might be not so professional. So it's like hit and miss, you know.
Yeah. Well, I call Fiverr as the most budget friendly because you can find somebody from different parts of the world who will be working literally for $10 or $5, as Fiverr says.
Yeah, it depends on what you are looking for and depends on your budget as well.
Yeah, next website we would like to mention is definitely Upwork.
Yeah, we like that, but that is a bit more like upscale, if I can say so.
Yeah.
I think more professional people are represented on Upwork. And what was the issue for us?
There was not a major issue with Upwork. Good thing about Upwork was we posted our kind of request.
Yeah, it's a cool thing actually. You can write what you're looking for.
And many people started to get in touch from different parts of the world. We set our budget and obviously they were saying we can do it for this and that budget. So you kind of don't really know if they would work for a much cheaper price or whatever, you know. You just set your budget and they say, yeah, we can do it for that budget.
Yeah, we just simply we didn't like their work.
Yes, with the most people, and those who we did like, they were again a little bit out of our budget. I need to remind you guys, and plenty of you are, I believe, on the budget, especially when you are starting your own clothing brand. So here we are trying to find the most, budget-friendly, sensible, value for money option.
Exactly, because graphic designers are not cheap in general. It's not like you think £10 for logo, not close to that. So
some of them were asking $500 per logo, which in 2022, with so many platforms, you can create your own logo within a minute, seemed really ridiculous. So we moved on, and here we start talking about perhaps our most favorite platform, which we did not know until we started our brand, basically, which was 1.5 years ago. And I'm pretty surprised we didn't know,
right? Yeah,
because it's an amazing platform.
So what is the platform?
Platform is called Behance.
Yeah.
Guys, seriously, visually the platform looks absolutely insane. Looks absolutely professional,
Design
beautiful.
is beautiful.
And you can say only very skilled people present themselves on a Behance. You can say that right away when you enter the site.
So this is the great thing about Behance, that you can look into profiles of different people. In our case, it was graphic designers, but not only graphic designers are represented on Behance. It's full of different
freelancers, any kind of photographers, videographers, whatever you need in terms of freelance work.
So basically they provide you with their portfolio, with the previous works. So it's like 2-in-1. You can straight away see different cases they've been working on, and it helps a lot into choosing the right person for you.
What is impressive about Behance is basically their layout. So once you click on the freelancer you want to look at, the way they show his portfolio is on a full screen, beautiful, high definition,
you can
really
zoom in,
quality,
see everything.
And we had a problem to choose somebody because we liked almost everything.
Yeah.
So we started to think, guys, just quickly before we continue with today's video, we wanted to tell you about one service we would recommend to every single viewer of ours. It's called Surfshark. It's a VPN service, and at the same time they are sponsor of today's video. Surfshark VPN is a virtual private network, and there are three main reasons why would we recommend you to get it. Number one reason, for example, you are traveling abroad from UK to Spain or Dubai, but you want to keep up with the Netflix series you were watching in UK and are only available in UK. By using Surfshark VPN, you can switch your geolocation back to UK from whatever country you travel to, and you can enjoy Netflix series.
The second reason why Surfshark is great is you can save a bit of money. So for example, there is a person in UK and person in US who wants to book the same hotel, but they will see completely different prices. This is why Surfshark is a great tool, so you can switch your geolocations and find the best price.
Reason number three, there are many countries which are restricting specific website, for example, China or Turkey. Sometimes we couldn't even access our own bank. With service like Surfshark VPN, you can change your geolocation and you can literally enter any website you can imagine. In other words, guys, Surfshark VPN is one of the most affordable and one of the most reliable VPN services out there. They will protect your data, they will hide your identity, and they will keep you completely safe in this crazy digital world. Also, they hooked us up with a personal discount code. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. If you will use it, you will get up to 83% off and 3 months for free. What kind of country style, or what kind of style from what countries align with us as a brand the most? We had that pretty clear, so
based on what we've seen, we figured it out, like that we like people from...
Once you see a few people from Turkey, freelancers, I mean, a few freelancers from Russia, a few from Germany, you kind of sense their vibe, the way they create.
Yeah, they have their own signature style, like relevant to the specific country or a region, I can say. So
which one did we like the most?
So we like the most Ukrainian, Russian, like a Baltic countries, Sweden obviously we liked.
Yeah, very expensive by the way.
Yeah, so it was out of our budget.
Yeah.
So we basically sticked with Ukrainian and Russian.
Kazakhstan as well, we were checking.
Polish as well. There are many professionals with a super beautiful approach, and it was, as Jay mentioned, it was even difficult for us to pick somebody.
We ended up approaching 3 different graphic designers. We worked with 2 of them. We almost finished a project with 2 of them. However, we were not 100% happy with the results, and that was our own fault, because we did not know at that point what exactly do we want.
We thought we know, but in the process we realized we don't.
Long story short, third graphic designer was perfect for us. We checked portfolio, we absolutely loved it, from the way she was using fonts, from the colors was super important for us. Color range was probably the most important for us. The way she was creating logos, her simplicity, minimalism, and so on.
Everything aligned.
We loved it. So we approached her over Behance.
Another thing I want to mention about Behance is that you can search based on locations, which is very helpful, and based on a niche. So for example, if you want a graphic designer for fashion clothing brand, you can write that and you will see relevant graphic designers. You don't need to go through the, I believe, thousands of people are.
I believe this was our goal, in fact, because we really wanted to work with the professional within the niche. And our niche was fashion or clothing. So we really wanted a graphic designer who has a previous experience with working with the clothing brands or fashion brands, because we knew if they have experience, they will quickly understand what do we expect, etc. It's way better to work with a professional.
Exactly.
But guys, here's the secret. Despite the fact we approached her on Behance, there is one more platform where what we know better, we are more used to, and that's obviously Instagram. So we just found her on Instagram as well, by the name, obviously.
Yeah, and very often on Behance profile they leave their contact details, they leave their Facebook, Instagram, website, so you can see even more of their work.
One more thing what we realized once we approached her on Instagram, we realized graphic designers are following other graphic designers. So we were like, wow, we found a gold mine, because once you find a graphic designer which fits you, suits you, and you want to
or even look for
expand
another
your
one,
opportunities and options, you will just look for people who that graphic designer follows, and you will have so many options. You will be like, I don't know who to choose from, because she's great, but also the people following her or she's following are great. So that's gonna give you way more options. Now, guys, we're gonna explain how our experience with working with a graphic designer looked like, as we worked with the three of them, and all three of them basically worked on the same basis in a few phases. Now Alina will probably explain more.
Yeah, so basically process starts with the questionnaire. You receive a set of questions from your graphic designer, which includes target audience, market where you want to sell, what you like colors, fonts, etc. So it helps graphic designer to understand what is the brand about. The next thing is in a few days after receiving a questionnaire, graphic designer sends you a mood board, which is we received 3 mood boards, which all of them were completely different. Some of them were like darker, lighter, more moodier, and with the approximate colors which could be included within the mood board, and a type of font. So based on that, we had to choose one and send it over to the graphic designer.
I need to add here, we scheduled also a video call meanwhile, before graphic designer created mood board, just to make sure she understands and we understand we are on the same page. So I would recommend you do that as well. After we approved the mood board, in about 5 days, we received options of colors, brand colors, fonts, and also 3 options of logo. And here decision-making process obviously started. We chosen specific fonts, specific colors, maybe adjusted a little bit colors. You can do so as well.
Yeah, I wanted to mention it's important to know that you have option for revision. With each of the steps you can do revision. Yeah,
normally it is like a 2-3 revisions, but I'm pretty sure graphic designers are pretty flexible. After we approved logo, colors and fonts, we proceeded to working on specific elements of our packaging.
This is important. You need to know what elements will you need, because most of the graphic designers, they have a different packages. Some of them include just the colors, font and logo that are bigger, like a branding packages. This is what we went for, right? So it is important to know since beginning what are you looking for and what you want to include in your packaging. For example, in our case it was a box, it was hanging tags,
labels,
clothing labels, thank you cards, and what else?
Envelopes,
and
stickers, and the wrapping paper as well. Whole process of creating designs for our packaging obviously depends how many elements do you have in the packaging, but for us it took about 2 weeks.
Yeah, around 2 weeks, and the whole process in general with the graphic designer took up to 5-6 weeks.
Our graphic designer was sending us elements which she already designed for approval. If we didn't like it, we easily could adjust or change. It was very important for us to make sure the colors we have chosen are the colors we really want, because she was only working with those colors. And in general, I'd say whole process was very smooth,
easy,
as we agreed. She said 5 weeks, it literally took 5 weeks. Now we will perhaps mention what were the payments like. So we paid first third of a payment after she sent us a mood board, which we approved.
Mood board, yeah.
Second third of the payment before she started to work on packaging elements. And third or a final part of the payment after we approved final work. So,
and before she sent us over the printing files.
Yeah, in a different format, all the logos, so basically everything what you agreed. Guys, there is a big catch. Once we took all the designs we had and we went to a printing place so we can start printing our boxes, our envelopes.
In our colors.
In our colors. Printing place told us, unfortunately, we cannot guarantee exact colors. We cannot print exactly the colors you have chosen. We can do the fonts, obviously, we can create the boxes the way you want it, but there was a problem with the colors. Generally, after that, we realized, after doing some research and talking to our friends who had the brands as well, this is a global problem, apparently.
Yeah, and we were warned by our graphic designer, but somehow we just let it go. We ignored it.
And that was a big problem. So what I would suggest you guys here, and probably this is the best tip we can give you, either in between of creating designs, just before you choose your colors or just before you approach graphic designer, go to print in place and double check what are the options. Can they print exact colors as you want, or what are the limitations of a place generally? Tell them where you stand. You are about to approach graphic designer, you are about to choose your colors, if they will be able to print exact colors, because that's what exactly you pay for to graphic designer. We will in fact create a video about dealing with the package in place. We will create separate video because that deserves separate video. That will be probably next video. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Don't forget to check our brand Les Silk. Link is in the description. If you enjoyed the content, you can support us and buy us a coffee. I'm gonna link it over there, and we will see you in the next video very soon.
Thank you for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.